Welcome back to the broadcast. Well, starting this Friday, we have something really exciting happening. We'll be taking you inside entertainment, where you'll get the scoop on all the big happenings around Texas and Hollywood. And here to tell us more is Bree Crum. Hello.
Hi.
This is so exciting for you.
Yes,
this is like
so
your
excited.
baby.
It is my baby, and I can't believe tonight we're having the premiere party, and it's happening. So it's crazy, but I'm so excited.
Tell us about this show, and it'll take up basically on Fridays the last half hour of our show.
Yes, so starting at 10:30.
We'll be dedicated to this.
And then again at 5:30 at night, and then Saturday at 11. So basically, I mean, it's an entertainment news show. You can kind of see a little bit of what who we're interviewing, what we're gonna cover. But it's fashion, travel, food, film, music, celebrity. We're just basically want to give the viewers like an inside look into their lives, backstage at concerts, you know, and just kind of feel like the viewers are in their home.
Okay, tell us about the first show.
Okay, so our first show, we have interviews with the Dallas Buyers Club cast. So Matthew McConaughey, Jared Leto, Jennifer Gardner, and of course they just won an Oscar, so that's very exciting. And we actually also went over to the Resource Center and interviewed CC Cox, the CEO over there, to kind of tie in our local nonprofit. We interviewed Emblem 3 from X Factor. They were real fun. They just did a 36 tour across they actually did like a national tour and then went over to Europe, and they just came right off X Factor. So that was funny to see all the little groupies out there out at House of Blues.
Yeah.
And then actually Paul went out to New York and filmed, he interviewed the cast of Mr. Peabody in Sherman, which comes out this Friday. So that was a blast as well. And we've got a bunch of stuff. We went backstage at the Grammys and the gifting suites, and so.
Oh, the gifting suite.
Yes. So that's kind of what we want to do. We want to show the viewer what happens behind the curtain.
All the stuff that we don't get to see.
That you don't know, and you always kind of wonder. And in there, it's so fun. They've got great entertainment, great celebrities. So it's fun to be. I'm always inspired by artists. So whether they're a chef or a musician, you know, a painter, a fashion designer. So it's really fun to kind of get into their head and we want to give viewers something that they don't know about them, where they feel like, oh, I could have them over for Thanksgiving dinner or something.
Now, what made you want to do this show? Because this is kind of your brainchild, right?
Mm-hmm. You know, I've been doing this segment with you guys for a while, and before that we're on Good Morning Texas, and so I've kind of just wanted to learn, and I've kind of followed what's going on. And I'm from California, and so since I've been here, and in the last 5 or 6 years, Texas has been growing and growing and growing, as we know. And I've just been kind of noticing that a bunch of stuff has been happening here. Stuff that's been happening in California is now happening in Texas. You know, from Formula One to all the music festivals to X Games. I mean, the Chanel fashion show. I mean, there's just so many things that are happening here. And none of it's really being highlighted in this type of media platform.
We're kind of a big deal in Dallas
as
far as entertainment and things like that go.
Absolutely, and you know, my PR background with my PR firm, I also noticed that we were getting calls to do a ton of PR events from firms or from companies that have a publicist in New York and LA, but when they come to Texas, they needed a Texas-focused PR firm. So that kind of says a lot too. We're our own, you know, it's kind of like, you know, the celebrities or films are going from LA to Dallas to New York, so.
Now, what's going to be your be-all, end-all as far as like an interview or something that you'd like to nail down for the show?
Oh my gosh, that's a good question. An interview with JT and Jay-Z.
There you go.
No, you know what? I love talking to people and being inspired. So for me, it's just, it could be anyone. It doesn't have to be a celebrity, just someone who can inspire others and just kind of talk to them about real stuff, you know? So. Yeah.
Now, are you going to be interacting with viewers at all, like via social media and things like that?
Yes, we're going to do a lot of that. So we don't have a set, so everything's kind of out on the streets, you know, at the venues, like you know, behind stage of like House of Blues or AAC, or we'll be actually at the, you know, ACL. Like the festivals and at Formula One. So we will let everyone know about that through social media because we really want them to be a part of it, and we want feedback. And our premiere is tonight at the House of Blues, and anyone's welcome. So
really?
Yes, we opened it up to everyone. Why not? We're in the main music hall, and it holds a ton of people, so it'll be fun.
Tonight at House of Blues, and then Friday, right?
Yes,
Inside
Friday.
Entertainment kicks off this Friday at 10:30 a.m. immediately following the broadcast, and then again at 5:30, right?
Yes.
So excited for you.
Thank you.
Okay, coming up next, we are talking live with funny man and writer Dave Barry about his new book. Stick around.